What's up, everybody? It's been a long time since I've gone live. I mean, we did the Whiskey Knife Fight thing for a while, but on this channel, I have not been live in, I don't even know how long it's been. It's been a very long, like, well over a year, I think, or close to it. I think it was right after Blade Show. It's the last time I was live. So, yeah, it's been a while. What's up, everybody? Happy birthday. I saw somebody, Nalder, 4x4 runner, family overlanding. Was that who said it was their birthday? Yeah. Happy birthday. What's up, Cigar Club? Mike Ryan, Skinny Rogers. How's it going? So, if you're wondering what this is, I'm just hanging out. I've been wanting to go live on a regular basis for a very long time, and I've never done it. So, that's what this is. I would like this to be a thing every Monday morning at 10 a.m. I was going to do 10 a.m. this time, but it's been so long since I've had a live stream that I didn't really know what all was going to go wrong. And fortunately, so far, nothing has. It was a pretty smooth setup. So the idea is every Monday morning at 10 a.m., I'm going to go live for an hour or so, maybe a little bit longer, because you guys know I talk a lot. Please turn up the mic. My mic is almost wide open, and I don't know if that's a setting I can change in OBS. I don't think it is. I think this is wide open. I could bring it a little closer to my mouth. Thank you guys for tuning in. What happened? I knew this question was going to come up. What happened to Whiskey Knife Fight? Nothing has happened, and that's, I think, the problem, right? Jeremy and I just both got really busy. Audio soft. Bro, I have this thing turned way up. So there is one more thing I can do. I can adjust the bass level. Check. Test. Oh, hello. That's much louder. There we go. Okay, we're good. Check 1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, fixed it. Phantom power was off. Yes. Mark W. I can't feature comments on here like we do the Whiskey Knife Fight because I'm just streaming straight to YouTube. But Mark W. is asking for scales for the Gale Bradley 2. Sharp dressed knives. That's where I got these shipped quickly. About $60, I believe. Really good. Planning to do some IPA for lunch. Nice. I have cut back significantly on the beer. A lot. I drink maybe about a beer or two a month now versus like 2 pints a day. So not drinking nearly as much. I still drink whiskey, but I only have like maybe 2 glasses a week, if that. We need a best Damn EDC coin. All right, I hear you. Good morning. So what I was saying about Whiskey Knife Fight, Jeremy and I have both been just super busy. It's been very tough for me to schedule in something like that on a regular basis, having 2 kids now. One, my youngest, is now 6 months old. And man, I basically wake up, I come straight here, I work through the day, I go home, I cook dinner, feed them, and sometimes, most times, I come back here and work. So it's been really tough to keep up with everything. It is pouring. It's been raining like crazy here lately. So yeah, Whiskey Knife Fight, it's not over. We haven't like fallen out or anything. Jeremy and I are still fine. We just don't even talk as much as we used to. We used to talk several times a week, and I've talked to him once in the last month. We text every so often. So yeah, we're gonna bring the Whiskey Knife Fight back, but I don't know when, and I don't know with what regularity. Yeah, I saw somebody say looking skinny. Somebody else mentioning cutting carbs and trying to lose weight. Yeah, and that's the reason I have stopped drinking so much beer. A lot of calories. I mean, when you're drinking hazy IPAs, which is what I was drinking, those are just loaded with carbs, and they're like 300 calories a piece. So I was consuming like 600 to, I'd say, 1,000 calories in beer every day. It's nuts. It's so much beer. Not every day. Okay, so I say every day. I was probably having like 2 4-packs a week. So 8 beers a week is probably about what I was drinking before, and it's so much. It's not a lot of volume, but when you're drinking hazy IPAs and they're high gravity, like it's heavy. Thank you guys. I have been working really hard to get healthy. That was the biggest thing. Like that's been one of my biggest focuses lately with having kids. I wanted to be able to keep up with them and not be tired all the time. And I started to just feel heavy, and my back was hurting all the time. I had chronic back pain. My hands ached, and I just didn't feel good. And I've been feeling much, much better. My back no longer hurts. I mean, I have scoliosis, but my back doesn't hurt. Currently my tailbone hurts. I broke my butt bone, not this past Friday, but the Friday before, and got a concussion. Long story. If you guys want to hear it, which I'm sure you're going to want to hear it, but be happy to tell you about that. Someone's getting swole. I don't know about swole, but I'm working out 3 to 4 days a week, sometimes throwing in a 5th day, and restricting calories, and I've been on a big cut for the last 4 months, and probably this fall will switch to a bulk, so then I'll get swole. How old am I? I'm 31, and I felt like I was about 51 or 61, or I felt way older than I should have, so I'm feeling much better now. Tell it. Okay. So I was grilling or smoking some salmon for the family. It's not that crazy of a story, but it's kind of wild how it happened. But there was a little freak rainstorm that happened from the time I went inside and came back out. I was inside like 5 minutes, and it had rained really hard, and then nothing. And I ran out the back door and hit the top stair, and it was slick as ice. Hit it, and I flew off the deck and landed on the next to last stair on my tailbone. And, well, I broke my tailbone, or bruised it. It could just be bruised, but I've broken it before and feels pretty familiar. And I hit my tailbone so hard, and this is something I didn't know you could do. I didn't go see a doctor. I'm assuming based on my past experiences, because I've also had a concussion. I didn't hit my head, but I hit my tailbone so hard that I rattled my brain. I got a concussion. I stood up, and I was like, wow, that could have been so much worse. Like, I could be really hurt right now, but I'm fine. And then tunnel vision hit. I got really just kind of almost out of body, like just really spacey. And then my hearing went out. I was standing there kind of like present and just kind of cognizant of what was happening. And I heard crickets and birds. And then all of a sudden it was like somebody just turned the volume down and it went away. And I was like, uh-oh. And I ran inside. And when I closed the door, I noticed that I didn't hear that really. It was just kind of like a muffled thud, but I couldn't hear it, and yeah, I got a concussion, and I was really foggy all week last week. I've been dealing with headaches and a broken tailbone, so fun stuff. Just, normal grilling things. Yeah, no more taint fans for me. I've got where is it? Over here. That's an air conditioner. I have my own air conditioning in the new office, which, if you've not been paying attention, I got a new office, which is really, really nice. It's a little louder here. The other place was really quiet because there was nobody around, but now I'm on the main road, and a lot of people come through with very loud vehicles. And trains. Let's not forget the trains. There's a railroad track right across the street here, or just right outside the door, really. And I think it's like 80 or 100 trains come by every single day. I didn't realize, but yeah, they do. They definitely do. Go see a corrective chiropractor. I'm feeling fine, but a chiropractor is not going to do anything for a broken tailbone. Most concussions aren't head injuries. Well, yep. I can attest to that now. Christmas Island, where is that? Do I still chat with Mr. Mobile? From time to time, yeah, we talk. I'm supposed to go up to New York and see him pretty soon. Michael is a very good friend of mine. Love him to death. Still building up the courage to submit. You should submit. Submit your EDC Weekly. How's the Super 73 journey? Well, right now, I'm not riding it a whole lot because my tailbone hurts. I hopped on an exercise bike last night for about 45 minutes, and it wasn't so bad. But on the exercise bike, you're kind of leaning forward and pulling that pressure off your tailbone. On the Super 73, you're kind of cruising it, and there's no rear suspension, man. I'm afraid afraid to ride it right now, if I'm honest. I'm not even joking. I'm currently sitting on a because my tailbone hurts so bad. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for the $2 donation. It says, thin boy. Working on it. I got some weight to lose yet, but feeling much better. I have tried fountain pens, Miguel. I have tried fountain pens. I'm left-handed, and they just don't work really well for me. Noah, thank you for the $5. He says, do you know of anyone who makes custom scales? I'm looking for brass Kershaw Leak scales. I know a lot of people who make scales, but I don't know of any for Kershaw Leak. Maybe somebody in the chat will know, but I don't know of any scales for the Leak. Pocket Trash Gang in the house. Where do I announce the EDC Weekly themes? So we are ramping up. If you haven't noticed, we've been ramping up content lately. And the idea is that we're going to announce the following EDC Weekly's theme in the EDC Weekly that we're currently making. So there is going to be an EDC Weekly this Friday, but I'm not announcing the theme. You'll see why later. But theoretically, we're also going to do one the following week, which means that in this video on Friday, we'll announce the next theme, I guess. This is really hard for me, guys. Like planning things out, having things structured, planning ahead, and knowing what's coming up, that is so hard for me. I've never been the kind of person to do that, and I'm trying. I'm trying my best. Also, getting here at a scheduled time every morning, not exactly my forte, but I'm trying. Hello from Pensacola. Tips for snagging a Neon Zero? No, I don't have any tips, but you can look in like, was it Blade Forums? Blade Forums. There's some that pop up in my Discord channel in the classifieds, and just you got to look in used groups. You can sometimes you can find some new, but there's a Neon. Is it the NL? I think that was on Recon 1, and it was still available. I almost bought one. I like the idea of Monday Lives. I do a Friday night hangout live on IG. That's pretty fun. Yeah, I've been meaning to really get in front of the camera and do live stuff more frequently. It's just, it's been really hard to schedule it. So Monday mornings, I think it gets me in here and in the mindset. And if you guys are expecting me to be here, I'll be here. Chris K, thank you for the €5. Euros? That's pounds. Thank you for the £5. I don't know currency. Keep it up. Thank you. I will. I think at some point I will probably do a video on what I've done in my journey. I did not take any before pictures. My weight at the beginning was 250 pounds, and now I'm down to 220-ish. I think 223. Kind of fluctuate, but somewhere in that realm. Steven says, I got one on sale on Reddit. Yeah, I got mine from Blade Forums. And thank you again for the $2, Steven. Where is Whiskey Knife at? I've already answered that. Basically, Jeremy and I have been super busy. We don't talk nearly as much as we used to, not for any reason other than we're busy. And yeah, our channels are really growing and picking up steam, and it's been tough. I told myself when we started this, I wasn't going to start a podcast and stop another one, because I've done this like 9 times over the years. I have a really bad habit of doing that, but we're trying, and we're going to do one soon, I think. We're doing our best, but the podcast as a structured podcast is, I think we're going to do more of this kind of stuff just moving forward for a while. Andy Ackerman, thank you for the $4.99. Like, share, support streaming. Yes, I would love to do this more. So The one thing, and you guys can tell me in the chat, I don't have a name for it. I wanted some sort of alliteration, like Monday morning, not mayhem, but just as an example, Monday morning mayhem. Alex had the idea for me doing Monday morning meetups, and then because I had mentioned to her I wouldn't mind like streaming when I do my big smokes, because like yesterday I spent the entire day smoking meats, and changing it to Monday morning meet up after I start smoking meats. But I don't know what's going to happen. But if you've got a good idea for a title for the Monday mornings, let me have it, because I'm drawing a bunch of blanks right now. Corey Wayne, are you working out, just cutting out eating carbs, or both? I've not cut out carbs. I've cut down carbs significantly and working out several times a week. I do weights, like it's mostly like high intensity stuff 3 days a week. And then if I do any additional, it's usually just cardio. But carbs, I time the carbs around working out, and on days I work out, I eat more carbs. Days I don't, I eat fewer. That's about it. Sam Holiday, thank you for the $1.99. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Monday morning meandering, that's probably pretty fitting. Monday morning, my Carta. Why didn't I think of that? That's great. That's brilliant. Should write these down. James Brown, thank you for the $5. He says, hey, Taylor, have you had a chance to check out the Smoother Pro Bolt Action Titanium Pin? It's under $40 on Amazon and takes any Parker size refill. I have not. No, I've got stacks of Bolt Action pins, so typically at this point, I just use what I have because there are so many. At some point, I should probably do a video on EDC pins that you don't know about or stuff like that. But for now, no. Your brain requires carbs. Your muscles do too. Garrett Stapleton, thank you for the $10. Thanks for everything you and the community do for the hobby. Thank you. That's really awesome and very generous. Good morning. Where's the cold brew? Did you manage to grab a 80 20.5? Missed the 80 20.5 drop, and I already drank my cold brew, so I've switched to water for now. Alex said, don't lie, you know you're going to go with meet up. If I do a smoking stream, it's definitely going to be called the Monday morning meetup. What I might do is just have a different alliteration every Monday morning. I don't know. Or different words for whatever's happening that Monday. But it's going to happen the same time every Monday, but sometimes it'll be called something different. I don't know. I just want to have fun with it. Nothing too serious, just chilling, hanging out. Looking good. Keep it up, bro. I'm down 214 from 235. Very nice. Very nice. I want to get down to like 205, but my progress has stalled. So I had a body comp done, and the estimation was that I've put on like 10 pounds of muscle. So if that's the case, then I've lost 30 pounds of fat, which is nice. But I can't get below where I am right now, and I'm eating like 1,800 calories a day and working out. So trying. It's tough. It gets really tough after you get to a certain point. I'm going to just nip this in the bud now. I'm not going to talk drama on here. Someone said opinion on Slicey Dicey. I'm not going to share an opinion other than the fact that he screwed up, and as long as he makes things right, fine, but he's going to have a hard time, recovering in terms of what the community thinks. So I've been there. I've had stuff that I've needed to ship out, and I've been a little late on it before, but like a week. That's maybe a giveaway. I went a little longer than that, but usually I've been on top of things. It's not hard to ship stuff. Steven, thank you for the $5. Last one. You always say that when you do these. Heading to the gym for leg day. Keep it up, boss. It wouldn't let me send any more. $2. Well, thank you, Steven, and good luck with your leg day. Dan, thank you for the $5.99 Australian. I do know that one. Can you give your best Aussie accent? I sure can't. Oh, God. The only thing I could do is like the stereotypical, good day, mate, but that's not very good. I can't, the thing that amazes me about Australian accents is the way that you guys say no. I can't even try to mimic the way you guys say no. No, I can't do it. It sounds so weird to me. I love the way it sounds, but I can't do it. What is the best budget watch? It really depends on what your budget is. Like, what is budget to you? But best bang for your buck watch, in my mind, period, is the Casio Duro. Steve Milk, why are we talking fitness? It's not that hard. 80% diet, 20% exercise. Move on. It's a little bit more in depth than that. Yeah, but it's very heavily diet oriented, but it's harder for some people. Metal Complex, what is up, sir? Good to see you in here. You have inspired me to go live, and at some point, I will take you up on your offer to get on your channel, and you should come on mine. So let's exchange guest appearances on our live streams. How about that? Name for Monday's show, Living Monday Mornings. That's not alliteration. We got to have alliteration in here. Monday Morning Mixer. That's not bad. Monday Morning Bird Up. I don't know what that is. Monday Morning Metal. I have been listening to more metal lately. Ooh, Black Bay 58 or Diver 65. If money is not an issue, I mean, Black Bay, it's going to hold its value a little better. And I like the steel bezel Black Bay 50, or it's not a 58, but steel bezel Black Bay. But the Black Bay 58, it's really nice. Diver 65, if budget's your concern, I think they make a lot of really cool versions of the Diver 65. Obviously, I have a Diver 65 and really like it. Okay, EDC ADOF3 says, Taylor, I challenge you to carry a 55 millimeter Swiss Army knife of your choice for a week as your only knife / multi-tool. So I really wanted to get back into doing more of these constrained EDCs where if I do one of these carries, like a video where I go to Bass Pro or something like that, that I carry that stuff. I used to do that, but also like limit myself to not just one knife, but something actually limiting and just, give my thoughts on that after the whole thing is over. Monday Morning Murder. I don't think we can call it that. Meat Market Mondays. Monday Morning Musings. I thought about that one and just didn't go with it. Monday Morning Hangouts. Also, would you recommend for a key organizer like a carabiner type? Thank you, Asai Garcia, for the $4.99. Key organizer like a carabiner. I don't know. I don't know of any that are like those two in one, other than there's one from Cave Leather Company called the Ultimate EDC Key Organizer or something like that. I'm not sure. Monday Morning Mundane. Mashup. You're saying a lot of you guys are recommending things I've already thought about, but have moved on from. So if I don't read it out, sorry. Who makes my Apple Watch band? Some knockoff one on Amazon. It's just really cheap. Elastic one. I think it was like $6. Although, also, I got an Apple Watch this weekend because I feel like if I'm going to talk about the Garmin, I should also at least have an updated experience with the Apple Watch. And, yeah, I haven't fully compiled my thoughts on smartwatches versus analog yet. Get much camping in the summer? None. Unfortunately. However, I think I'm going to be going this week or next week. Manic Monday. Have I ever explained the story of the skull on the wall behind me? This is a Watusi. And basically, right off to the side here is a ram skull. And when I moved in here, the owner of the building gave me the ram skull because I kind of explained to him the vibe I wanted to go in here. He said, put this on the wall. So I put it on the wall, and it was too small. It was like a fourth of the size of that, and that's the only thing I had over there. And he's like, that's too small. Go get the Watusi out of my office. So when I went down the hall, got the Watusi and put it on the wall. It looks much better, and the RAM is now off to the side. So nothing major. It's just the owner of the building gave it to me, or at least let me use it. I don't know if it's actually mine now, but it's in my office. Budget dress wash, $150. What would I recommend? Probably something from Orient. The Orient Bambino, probably. Pretty cheap. Looks really nice. Money no issue. What watch and knife would you be carrying? Well, I have a video coming out on this week, so I don't want to give away too much on that. But if money's not an issue, you probably would not guess the watch that I would wear if money wasn't an issue. I don't think anybody would get it unless you guys have talked to me in the watches channel in the Discord. Knife, you guys can probably guess, but the watch, I don't think anybody would know. What's going on, Nick EDC here? Any CC or BD EDC Ranger eyes in the pipeline? Talk to Rick. I've asked him for some titanium ones for a while, so we're working on it. I got charged by a Watusi one time when we were tracking one. That doesn't sound fun. Those things are terrifying. Alex, can you guess it? Do I overland? Not yet. I'm trying. I'm about to start work on the Land Rover. I know it's been a while, but there was a Land Rover update video coming, and then we had to scrap it. We were, 2 videos deep already in the week. It was a Thursday. We were shooting a video. It didn't go as planned, and we had to scrap it. The new Swiss Army knife, when are they coming? I'm not even sure, but they are in production. Best damn sexy Monday. Call it BDSM. Alex guessed a Speedmaster, and that is incorrect. Where's the beard? I shaved it off. First time I cut it off, Flynn, my son, he was hanging from it. He would grab it and just hang from my face, and that got old really fast, so I just shaved it off. Same thing started happening, and I don't know. I just wanted to see where my chin was. Justin Carroll, thank you for the $5. Looking to buy a G-Shock or something similar watch or a similar style watch, less than $200. Which would you recommend? Also, you are awesome. Well, thank you. You are as well. A G-Shock or similar style, less than $200. Well, you can probably find, if you don't want a G-Shock, Luminox makes similar like tactical watches, and you can find them on sale a lot of the time for a pretty good price, and they're decent watches. G-Shock, there's so many. I'm not even going to pretend like I know all the G-Shocks, but if I were to buy a G-Shock, it would be a Casio right now. Alex, that's not the only watch I ever talk about. You just ignore me when I'm normally talking about watches. Go-to traditional knife, my Ridian. I have a Ridian. Oh, God. I can't remember what it's called. I should know it, but I can't remember the name of the Ridian. I'm blanking right now. The knife is not a Spyderco Nirvana. No. I have a Spyderco Nirvana. It's not that. Watch if money is not a question. A Royal Oak. It is not a Royal Oak. Nope. Was I able to get in on the Luft Concepts Avant drop? No. I didn't really like the look of that knife at all, honestly. It didn't do anything for me. Thoughts on Islander watches? I think they're nice for the money. but I've not pulled the trigger on one. They're basically Seikos with better specs in the same price range. Not Richard Mills, no. It's one of those dome watches. No, it's not. No, those are the Jacob & Co. Astronomias, and no, I do not want an Astronomia. It's not a Rolex. No, I don't think anybody would guess it. Maybe a few people from the Discord would guess it. Knife would be a customer Nirvana. Likely. All right, I will be right back. Just 1 second. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Koenig knives got a lot of hype right now. Yeah, they do. I wouldn't mind having one, but I'm trying to cut down on my knives. Hermoso Formoso. Hi, Taylor. You got me deep into the rabbit hole of EDC. Thank you, sir. I dig it. I'm enjoying the gear and knives in regards to Germany. Carry on. Awesome. Glad to hear that I've gotten you into it, and you have now entered the money pit. It is not a Panerai. The watch was not a Panerai. What knife is in the pocket today? Same one that I've been carrying since these came in. The Gale Bradley 2 with the Sharp Dress Knives scales. The watch has got to be something in OD green, right? No. So I actually don't like watch dials being green all the time. Like I like my Baico being green because it's really unique, but I would prefer something with a black dial. Like, not prefer, but when something's green, it's limiting to what you can pair it with. So I like something black that I could throw different straps on. But that one is an exception because I really, really like that. Miss my Android stuff. Wow, you've been around for a while, haven't you? What was the watch I wore in the micro EDC video? I don't know for sure. Maybe it was either going to be the Brew Retromatic or the Laurier Gemini. I'm not sure which one I was wearing then, but I think it's one of those. Reese Leo, thank you for the $5. I really enjoy your channel and made an EDC Instagram because of you. Thank you. Awesome. Really cool. Any info on the Mini Champ? I answered that a little earlier. I have no info on it, unfortunately. I wish I did, but I don't. Lock bar access on the Gale Bradley 2. No, I wouldn't say it's great, but I don't have a problem with it. The only problem I have with the Gale Bradley 2 is the detent is super light. I can flick it with my wrist and open it. So that's the only thing about it. I wish the detent were a little tighter. I don't mind it being where it is, but what it means is it's hard to spidey flick it and open it sometimes because it just kind of pops out before I'm ready for it to. Best pocket trash item from the EDC Weekly video? Man, I might have to go. Well, I know what the best one is. It's the Nuka-Cola Swan Cap Lifter, but that thing's crazy. That's, what's his name? Why am I blanking on his name? I'm blanking on a lot this morning. Freaking A. I should not be blanking. Let's see what his name is. Is it Justin? I think it's Justin. Anyway, he had that, and he paid $2,000 for it. It's a metal cap lifter. That's crazy to me. But, hey. But Nuka-Cola, I think that's really cool. I'm a huge Fallout fan, and maybe I'll make something Fallout related for myself at some point and drop it on Carry Commission. Because I love Fallout. And I'm not huge into a lot of pop culture things. Like, I know a lot of you think I'm crazy, but I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I'm not a huge Marvel fan. I'm just not my thing. But Fallout, that's my thing. But attainable pocket trash would be the Nintendo. The Nintendo is just really cool. It's not a Lang & Son, no. Any multi-tools I'm currently looking at? Not really. I've got a Surge and Free P2, Free P3, a couple Waves, Skeletools. I've got this now, PowerPoint. I've got a bunch of multi-tools. I'm not really in the market for any. Any timeline on the thing that gave me those wounds on my left hand? So a lot of people were asking about these. Can I zoom in? These little marks. Everybody said, did you get bit by a vampire? Is that a snake bite? What is that? Neither. Those came from one of these. So I'm coming out with Carry Commission slingshots, and I don't have a name for them yet, but they're coming in titanium and brass, and that one's actually not the one that's going to be produced. The one that's going to be produced for now is actually going to have a little pry end on it. It's not really for any reason other than I thought it looked better, honestly, but the brass one, and these are holes to hold your shot in. I don't have, we redesigned them a little bit, but I'll show you. Well, I don't have any of those. Show you really quick. So these are in production right now. I don't know when they're coming out. But we designed it so that you could store shot in the handle, and we've added, and we've added grooves for O-rings to go along with those holes. So these are coming out titanium and brass, and the first ones are going to be the ones with the pry end. I might do a run of them with no pry, but I just feel like they're so small that pry end helps you get a little better grip on it. But what happened wasn't, I didn't shoot myself with the slingshot, so you hold it like this sideways, and I pulled it back, and what happened is we used a bigger strap for the back here, little pouch, and it was too big, and it was literally just grazing the side of my hand and knocking my skin off. Did that 5 times until I thought maybe I should make this a little smaller. Still using CAD and 3D printing? Yeah, a little bit. Not much. I'm trying to get back into it. New pocket trash. Yeah, best damn slingshot. Well, this one's Carry Commission branded. So you guys are going to start to see a difference in the branding. So this Carry Commission, and it says Carry On the back. It doesn't say best damn EDC anywhere on it. This hoodie doesn't exist. I made them. I got a sample of it a long time ago and never made them. But this has no mention of best damn EDC on it. So I'm defining the brands as different things, so it's a little less confusing. You'll see more about that in the future, but basically, Best Damn EDC and Carry Commission exist together, but they are separate entities with different purposes. So you'll start seeing more of that separation in the next couple of months to a year. Plain large Sabenza, where's the best place to get one? If you're trying to buy one, probably used, honestly. Really like the egg coin from Breakfast Club. I think they said they were going to send me one. Hope I get to use the slingshot for camping. That would be kind of fun. I should take one with me just for the hell of it. The traditional knife. One sec, I'll show you. Probably a really bad answer to your question because they're very not Ridian. That's why I couldn't think of it as Birdvis. Ridian is the backlock one I carry. This is the Birdvis large Hitchcock. This is what I meant to say as my preferred traditional, but it's a bad answer because you can't just walk up and buy one. There's a pretty significant weight if you want to buy one. They're hard to come by because this is EDC and everything's hard to come by. Leatherman Curl. I haven't seen it. I'm guessing secondary market for Peña knives too. Yep. Speaking of Peña, I've got a Raptor for sale in the Discord. This exact knife. Come on, focus. There we go. This knife right here is for sale in the Discord currently. I got a few things for sale actually. This Kirby Lambert. The Augustus is for sale. This Arrakis is for sale. The Brian Efros Alliance Designs Ice Light is for sale. I got quite a few things for sale. Also for sale, just since you guys are here and I'm really trying to sell this one. My Oris, not my Bico, but my Pointer Date Movember, the big crown, is also for sale. It's a cool watch. Let me zoom in. This one's for sale right now, too. What's in the glass? Water. Also, train. This is the third train that's rolled by. They come by a lot. I saw that I was tagged in his group, yeah. Jamie's still not going to he's not going to sell me a Curator out of spite now. I know Jamie. I know how he is. He knows what I was doing. I was guilting him in front of several thousand people. And he's not going to cave now. So is this the new flipper thing you're talking about? The tab that sticks out of the top? It makes it easier to open. This is a Raptor, not an Apache, though. They're slightly different. They have different handle shapes, mostly. But I don't mind it. I'm getting rid of the Oris Big Crown for a number of reasons. I'm trying to fund some projects, and I don't really ever wear that watch. I like it a lot, but I don't ever wear it. If I reach for a nicer watch, I tend to go for my Diver 65. And I think really, instead of this, I'd rather have another Young Hands. I had a Young Hands Max Bill chronoscope, and it had acrylic under the, like a shard of acrylic underneath the crystal. And I sent it to get it repaired, sent it back to get it repaired, and that whole thing went sideways. So they gave me my money back, and I had bought it on sale. Rather than them just sending me another one, they gave me my money back and told me I could rebuy it, and then it had jumped up $300 in price. And I'm like, what? No, I just wanted my watch back. So I did not get to keep the Young Hands, and I got that instead, but I think I'd rather have the Young Hands. I don't have any Timex watches anymore. The Kickstop. Somebody's going to have to like send me a picture of the new Apache. Kickstop flipper. I guess I could look it up. So Pena Apache Kickstop. It's probably not going to pop up as a Kickstop flipper. Oh, you mean just like not a front flipper? How does he hide it when it's open? 1 second, guys. Okay, how? What am I missing? What is the geometry on that? What? That's some black magic. Can somebody explain that to me? That looks really cool. So it's a flipper that doesn't have a tab when it opens up. Hey, John, thanks for hanging out. Good to see you in here, man. Yeah, the Kickstop flipper disappears. Yeah, how? How? What? I have to see this blade, like, with no scales. So, what we're talking about is there's a flipper tab here, but when you flip it around, it disappears. It's not here. Kickstop mechanism. That's really strange. I'd have to see that. That's cool. That's really cool. But yeah, the Raptor that I have is for sale. I carried it like twice. But I ended up getting a Trapper. These popped up on a site a couple weeks ago, and I grabbed one of these, and I'll never carry the Raptor over the Trapper. Or not Trapper, the Barlow. It's a separate tab. Oh. Oh, so it's two pieces. Wow, okay. I was about to say, that doesn't make sense if it's one piece. It has to go somewhere, but if it's two pieces, that makes a lot more sense. I've seen those before, but I didn't know that Enrique was using them. I'm not a Spider-Crow Smock fan at all, honestly. Monday Morning Meatloaf. Yes. We have come up with a name. Monday Morning Meatloaf. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Smock. If I'm going to be completely honest, I'm not a huge fan of button locks. Like, they're fine. They're fun. They're fidgety, but in practical use, I'd rather just have, something standard. Yeah, the action on my Gale Bradley 2, when I first got it, was atrocious, and now, see, that's what I'm talking about with it having a really, really light detent, is before I can really flick it, it just wants to kind of open a little bit. And like a piddly open. But yeah, OD green knives. I've got kind of a thing for them. If you couldn't tell. Blackout Copper Brass or TI EDC. Brass and titanium together. It's a really good combination. What do I consider the best man purse to use for EDC? The one that I've been carrying a lot lately, which is the Vanquist Dendrite Large. That thing's great. Are we going to see any more Whiskey Knife Fight episodes? I think eventually, yeah. But Jeremy and I have been very busy. And it's just been tough to schedule it and make it happen. Yeah, the OD Green banter. So this never came out. There was an issue that would cause my Carta to potentially warp in high humidity situations or if it gets wet. I haven't noticed anything, but they decided since this is linerless on one side, so you got a lock bar and then there's no liners, they decided not to make it with my Carta, which sucks. I have one, which is nice, but yeah, they didn't come out. I do have this, which I can show you guys somewhere. I can answer your questions about this guy, the old baby banter. So this one's coming out soon. Same idea, just smaller, and it has a choil to accommodate for the smaller blade. I really like the gold thumb stud with the purple scales, honestly. But this thing's tiny. This thing's really small. Just for a comparison, this is a new knife to me. High humidity situations equals tailor's pocket, yeah. Oh, I asked them not to go up there. They're on the roof right above my head. That's not fun. But I have a dragonfly right here. So you can see it's smaller than the dragonfly if you line those up at the bottom. So very, very small knife. Do I just do this channel primarily? No, this is all I've done for 3 years, actually. All right, hang on. These guys are hammering on stuff. One more time, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You guys probably couldn't hear it, but I could. It was very loud. Am I wearing an Apple Watch? Yes, I am. I got this weekend. I don't know why my watch face changed, but I got this weekend. As I explained earlier, basically I've been wearing... nope, that's not it. This. For quite some time now. The Garmin Instinct Solar. I had a Phoenix 6 Pro at one point, and I just wanted to kind of feel out the competition and see what I like more. I definitely like the Phoenix appearance more than any of these, but I don't really like any of the fitness watch appearances. I'd rather just have an analog watch, but I've yet to find the best of both worlds. I could get an Aura ring for my finger, but I haven't. Okay, sorry about that. We can't hear it, no big deal. You guys couldn't hear it. I know you can't because this is a very, it's a dynamic mic, and I have to be right up on top of it. If I, like, come out of here, you can't really hear me as much. So, but it was distracting for me because it's, like, really loud in here. I saw something about Joseph and Megan, but I don't know where that went. What's your opinion? Is that Megan and Joe above your head? Oh, no. Yeah, this baby banter is tiny. Purple baby banter will be joining my DLT Manix in my purple carry. Nice. Thoughts on lanyards? I don't know what the question is. Favorite scale material? I don't know, man. I don't know. You tell me. These are all OD my Carta. I've got mostly my Carta knives now. This one's also, I think, for sale. I haven't listed it, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. This is the Old Guard. I got to cover up my eyes. Oh, this one is not for sale. It's also not out yet. The Gungnir from Renegade Provisions Co. This thing is ginormous. If you would like to see how this is compared to the Baby Banter, it's such a big knife. Oh my God. It sounds cool, but man, this thing is too big for me. It really is. Who does the music for my show? I just get it from Epidemic Sound. Oh my God, this thing is so big. Ugh. See if I can. I can't even Spidey flick it. I EDC a fixed blade from time to time, not very much. Yeah, this knife is absolutely huge. Cool blade shape, but if this were like 30% smaller, it'd be really sick. Monday morning materials. Yikes, that's a stretch, my guy. On some Microtech. I have had a Microtech Cypher, and I've got, was there a little money clip over there, the Exoset? I have that, but I don't think I have my knives around here. I personally have a Guardian Tactical Recon 035. How do you clean my Carta? It just kind of takes on the oils. That's patina. You could probably scrub it with some soap, but that's what makes my Carta so good, is that it kind of takes those oils in and patinas. Lauria Neptune or Hamilton Khaki. Well, if you want something you can just straight up buy, get a Khaki. Lauria Neptunes are a little harder to buy now unless they've increased production. I think they're great watches, but they're very different, right? So the Lauria Neptune is a vintage dive watch, and it has an acrylic crystal, and it's vintage inspired. The Hamilton Khaki is a field watch, and sapphire crystal, and much more like utilitarian than the Neptune. Neptune is more style and retro vibes. The Khaki is just a tool. EDC for athletic shorts. Do you EDC on your workouts? I throw the stuff I need into my sling, so that Vanquist dendrite I was talking about. I don't. If I'm wearing gym shorts, the only time I ever wear gym shorts is around the house at night or at the gym or to the gym. So I throw in a little sling bag and throw just a knife, a flashlight, wallet, keys down in that. Sage 5, should I pull the trigger? I'm not familiar with the Sage 5, really. Have I joined the Pouch Boys yet? I have not. No, I haven't. But I showed this a second ago. This is my newest pickup, and man, I should have bought one of these a long time ago. This is the Dragonfly in OD Green, because of course it is. But yeah, this is a good little knife. I like it. I carried it around yesterday. I paid extra for it to get that OD because it doesn't have the FRN scales. Instead, it's got G10, textured G10. So VG10 blade, this was 120 instead of like the 70 something you can get the FRM one for. Have I ever thought about mountain biking as a hobby? Yeah, I have. I just haven't ever been. So I'm going to try and go until probably about 11:45, and then I'm going to go eat some lunch because I'm hungry. It's been fun hanging out with you guys, though. I definitely want to do this next Monday as well, and the following Monday, and then the following Monday. I think it's just fun to hang out with you guys, talk, chat, let you guys know what's going on with the channel in the background in a less more formal way, right? Just chill, hanging out, vibes, whatever. So, yeah, maybe we'll do something fun with them, probably throw in some giveaways from time to time. In fact, we could probably do a giveaway right now. Let's do it. Let's do a giveaway of one of these. Topo TPT slide. Not with a bead or anything, but we'll do a giveaway of one of these. I actually had to switch mine. I used it so much I wore it out. I need to get another magnet. They'll send me a magnet for it, but I used it and swapped blades so much, I guess I pulled the magnet out. I probably slung it or threw it away or something, but there's no magnet in there. Salmon for lunch. Yes, I am eating salmon for lunch. Salmon, sweet potato, and some steamed veggies. Not steamed, but smoked. Smoked veggies are the best. What made me do this to start? I used to live stream somewhat regularly, and it was always fun. I just like hanging out and talking. And at some point, I'll probably end up doing more than just sitting here at a desk and talking to you guys. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I may actually end up like I spent my entire day yesterday smoking meats and prepping for the week. Monday mornings I could actually get up, get all this ready at my shop. I have to get internet there, but smoke and talk to you guys and just answer questions while I'm doing other things. I think that could be fun. Behind the scenes or, watch while I'm working in the shop. I'll probably live stream part of me doing the engine swap on the Land Rover, honestly. But yeah, I like live streaming, talking, hanging out. I haven't podcasted in forever, and I just wanted to hop in here. So I'm going to start doing them every Monday, I think. The chocolate color of the wall. So this is green, because of course it is. And this is like a whitewashed wood. It's not actually chocolate. Smoking them meats. All right, so how are we going to do this giveaway? We've had trouble with this in the past, especially with, hundreds of people in here. So here comes another train. What is the best way to do it? It's the easiest thing for me usually is for me to like come up with some sort of like trivia about the channel for people who, watch and pay attention. Best Damn EDC ASMR. Smoked everything is the best. Yes, it is, Justin. Absolutely is. I have a brisket to smoke later this week, and I'm pumped. I'm a little nervous because it's a little more hands-on, but What is the best way to do this? Just send it my way, of course. If I could put OD my Carta on the walls, I would. So, no cap. I was thinking about doing a my Carta table at some point, and I still may. I just feel like it might be a little busy. So, there's a company not too terribly far from here. A guy who's in the Discord actually works for them. They have inch-thick my Carta sheets in table size. So, I could literally get a my Carta tabletop. I'd have to like strengthen it with metal or something and put legs on it, but dude, a my Carta table for the videos would be so sick. So sick. Pick a number. So the problem with picking a number is that the stream just blows up and it's hard for me to actually pick the first person. Random comment picker. Full send. Pick a number 1 to 100. We can do a number, but it just gets a little crazy, and I don't want to get the wrong person. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to keep thinking about it in the background. My Carta table review. Use the my Carta table for a little while, and then turn it into scales. Until it's gone. Okay, I got one. It's a little piece of humility from me, and if you've been following for a long time, it should be a pretty easy one to answer. What is the name of any of my past failed businesses? Name one of my past failed ventures, and you got it. First one to guess it gets it. It should be pretty easy. And then, boom, I'm going to miss it. Because they're all going to comment at the same time. What's up with the difference between the Boker plus... I'm not going to be able to answer that. Mod, David Morlam. All right, how do I pin that message? There you go, David. We're going to... Don't know what happened to my stream. I think I'm still live. Hope so. All right, David, you should DM me. Either like DM or message one of the mods in the Discord or DM me on Instagram. One of the mods is probably the easiest way in the Discord if you're in there. But yeah, mod is one. Coffee subscription, that is one of them, but it's not the name of it. Whiskey Knife Fight is not filled yet. Best damn coffee. There we go. Previous podcasts, all of them, just to blanket all the failed podcasts. Okay, yeah, YouTube is telling me that I'm having issues, but apparently I'm not. It says excellent connection now, so I don't know what the problem was. That one's fast, but Casper Tech, that's not really, that's the parent company of Best Damn EDC, so. All right, so Mod was the correct answer. For those of you not aware, Mod was the actual original name. Later changed it to Modern Outdoor Dweller. But I've had Mod, the Best Damn Coffee, Untethered Podcast 2, Modern Outdoor Dweller, Mod in a Box, which was the subscription service for DIY projects. There's another one. I'm missing another one. There was another failed business in there somewhere. course, it glitched right at the giveaway. Glad that this is going to somebody who's been around since the mod days. That's awesome. So thank you, David, and everybody else. Like I said, best way to get in touch is probably DM one of them, the mods over in the Discord. Yeah, okay. iMac, you're taking care of it. Perfect. Macro Monday. Got just a few more minutes. We'll take some more questions real quick, and then I'm going to go get to work, unfortunately. Actually eat and then get back to work. Bryce Bauer, hey, man, it's impressive that you've had this many failures and you still truck through shit and get it done. Yeah. The travel trailer, yeah, that's a failed venture, too. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Like, if you try and fail and give up, then you're never going to make it. I don't know what the actual percentage is or the likelihood of a business failing is, but chances are if you start a business, you're going to fail more than once. And you have to take that failure, apply your new knowledge, and try something else until it works, or give up and go work for the man. I wasn't willing to work for anybody. I have trouble working for people. I like working with people. But when I have ideas and people don't take those into consideration and things go sideways, and, you know, I've had my fair share of working for people, and some of it was great. I had bosses that were great. I'd rather do it myself. So here I am. I was hell-bent on working for myself. Thank you for that, Winter. He said, I found you last year when I was really starting getting into EDC, became a patron almost instantly. Thank you. That's awesome. Zero Few, what's up, Rick? Where's my meal preps? They're in my refrigerator. Well, mine are. I don't know where yours are. People were asking where the morale patches were, or the Ranger Eyes. Where are they, Rick? Where are the Ranger Eyes? Noah Hill, thank you for the $10. He says, cheers, man. Thanks for the good time and enjoy your lunch. I will. Looking forward to it. What is that emoji? Oh, beers. It looked like a pacifier or something because it's yellow on yellow, and I can only see like a little white. I'm back on the smartwatch train. Yes and no. I really love my analog watches, but this was so nice yesterday when I was like smoking and stuff. I could hold it up and tell it to start a timer or tap and do different things. So super handy, but I still prefer an analog watch. So I'm really conflicted about the whole thing. Favorite meal I've smoked thus far? That's tough. I've made a lot of the same things. I did several pork shoulders, and they turned out really good. But the best thing that I've made consistently is chicken thighs. Smoked chicken thighs are so good, and it's one of the best things for me to meal prep because they're cheap, they're easy. You just throw them on, boom, done. Just season them a little bit. So easy. Smoked salmon is also really, really, really good. So what I do with salmon is I get Dijon mustard, like a stone ground Dijon mustard, rub it on both sides. Skinless smokes better, by the way. So just do stone ground Dijon mustard, salt, and pepper on both sides. Throw it in the smoker, 180 degrees till you reach about 135 internal. Perfect. Every time. It's so easy, and it tastes so good. Bar Mechanic says, how much weight have I lost? Currently, like, if you're talking where I started to where I currently am, actually about 25 pounds. I think I've actually lost like 35 pounds of fat and gained 10 pounds of muscle just based on the body comp I had done. But those aren't super accurate, so I don't know. But I'm not really focused on the number on the scale, and now just, feeling better, looking better, and I've accomplished at least half of that. EDC tape measure recommendation. Tech Accessory has the tie tape. That one's really good. Ribs. I haven't smoked ribs yet, or reverse sear tri-tip. I've done some steaks, but they're tricky on a pellet grill. I've not perfected those yet. The timing is really, really crucial on like a rare or medium rare steak, and changing temperatures on a pellet grill is not a fast process. So I've yet to really nail a steak on there. Megan, I don't scare you. You just frighten easily on your own. 2 kids are giving me a hell of a workout. Yeah, that's true. Finnegan Stanifer says, love your videos. When will these ZF1s be back in stock? And if the things on Carry Commission be back in stock? I'm trying my best to get stuff on Carry Commission. Been very, very, very preoccupied lately, but I'm trying. ZFP1s, you'll have to ask Rick. If he wants to do them again, then we can probably do them again. Monday smoke session would be fire. Let's do it. All right. I have gone a little bit over, so I'm going to bounce out of here. A couple last comments. Billy C says lost 77 pounds over the last year. Wow. Makes a difference in all aspects of your life. Great job. It really does. And congratulations. That's no small feat. That's a lot of weight to lose. So congratulations. Yeah, it definitely has changed everything. I'm more clear-headed. I'm more motivated. I have more energy. I feel better. I feel great. I'm not hungry or tired or lazy all the time. So, yeah, I can go without slowing down now. It feels great. Smoked cheese. No, but I did some jalapeno poppers yesterday. Those were really good. Ribs are super easy. Yeah, ribs are easy, I'm sure, but I haven't done them yet. I want to. What am I doing to lose weight and be more healthy? Eating clean. So I got flamed for that because I was saying that as I was eating a protein bar. But by clean, I mean no preservatives, and there are preservatives in protein bars. But I'm saying like just no bad foods, nothing greasy. It's basically meat, veggies, some grains, and sometimes I'll have a protein bar or protein shake. That's really it. So eating better, cutting my calories, and working out regularly. Can we get an I enjoy a good truly? Okay, so I'm not sure which one it is, and I can't hear the board. We're going to go with this one.
I enjoy a good truly.
I don't know what that was. I can't hear it either. I have no audio. So I don't know what I just played for you guys. I'll hit one more. Maybe it's this one.
I normally like to drink coffee. Coffee. I want that caffeine, baby. And I know this is going to sound super like bouge, but I can't disagree. I enjoy a good truly if it's within your wheelhouse and something you can, you got the budget for it.
I don't know what that was. Jamie, what's up? Rick and I are tuned in watching while we eat Burrito Loco. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Where's my curator? Nailed it. Good. I have 8 options here, and I didn't know which one it was. So, love the pocket trash video. Good. A lot of people seem to really like it. Patina. Coffee. Where's Jeremy? He's just been busy. I know he took a vacation for a little bit, but I don't know where he is right now. The long version. Patina is patina. That's patina. The like multi-layered patina, I think. No, I'm really not gonna get one. Yeah, I know. Hey, look, Michael Miller's in here too. What's up, Susan? That's what Michael calls me. Susan, Sherry, whatever name pops into his head. All right, guys, it is time for me to go. I'm very hungry, and I got to get some work done. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. This has been a lot of fun, and I'm definitely going to be doing this every Monday morning. I'm going to start around 10 a.m., and I will come up with a name, and we're going to keep it fun, just have a lot of fun, just chilling, hanging out, talking knives or whatever. So thank you guys again. Thank you for all of you who donated. That was really awesome and very generous. But I will see you guys, well, later this week in videos, but also next Monday. So take care and carry on. See you guys.